here or it goes on for much longer. Momentum may shift. Falcons, AP Brent holding on for dear life. Liquid Echo looking to go for the jugular. Game 3 went their way. 3-0 the score. Comes down to this.
Oh man, you can hear the crowd this side of the venue real quick too. Emblems. Oh, hold on. Wow, Benny Cutie getting poked down a lot.
Ogwin and Super Marco. I like the rotations here by Ogwin. Supplementing his goal there as well early on. Tlph might be able to push back Arlott. Push back Sanford in lane, win a little bit more, yes. But now, going into the team fights, he really has to time it well because Sanji can get his Black Dragon form and mean that Falcons AP Bren will be pushed back and Tlph will have no backup.
All right, the gold lane seems to be more cautious lane for Falcons.
Frozen.
AP Bren, and down bottom, XP. I think after Tlph went in to visit, might actually be an advantage for, oh wait!
Already gonna find the heavy spin lockdown. Kyle could be in trouble. Tlph gonna jump in and help him using the Petrify. They punish Carl, they punish Sanford. Kyle will fall himself, but now Sanji on the chopping block will be able to get away. But what a turn of events!
You actually saw Q was about to get a Curse of Crow stun onto Sanji, but nope, he used the Purify just in time to make sure he doesn't get controlled. Liquid Echo a little bit too eager with that one. Let's see if Falcons AP Brand will be able to get that turtle.
Oh, pop in the Feathered Airstrike immediately. As you can see here, Tlph goes straight for the turtle. That's an early win for Falcons AP Brent. No contest. Looking like, unless...
At first I thought it looked really bad there for Falcons AP Brent because actually Tlph couldn't hit level 3 just yet.
Yep.
But he was able to, he just thought, you know what, I'm just going to go in and use my Petrify. Why not? And it worked out for them.
Okay, they actually want to put some more pressure here. Ogwin using that combination. Earth Shatter onward. But right now, no one still going down. A flicker going to be used this time around, though. Heavy spin already being committed. Ogwin will use the Primal Wrath, but here comes JP, and also on the backside, going to be chased down by Tlph. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Carl did fall. JP could be next, but a final slash from Sanford will be able to fire back. They might want more, but it's a 2-for-1 trade so far. Fcap holds the lead.
They get the win there, economically speaking. They're about 1,000 gold ahead. And if they can go back-to-back with those kinds of engagements as we go into the next turtle, as we go into the Lord, then the story might just change.
It was a good call by Tlph. Instead of joining the fight, he put himself in a little bit of a solo mission there to take down Tlph, and that ensured that it ended as a 2-for-1 and not just a 1-for-1 trade that could have been a win for Liquid Echo. Falcons AP Bren now. The first time in a long time, we're seeing them in control. Not a complete and total lead, but they are in control.
Up top, Ogwin, eyes on Marco. Still not in any shape to go hunting. Down bottom, it's Few and Tlph. So this is what they call the Falcons AP Brent buddy system. And so far, it's working out for them 4 minutes into this bout. Turtle coming up in about 10. And JP spots Marco, pushes him back.
Okay. Looking at the turtle, Ogwin already holding that shrub, so he got the info. He let that go, though, so that means Liquid Echo will be able to put themselves in a better position here. And Few already using the ultimate.
That's a preemptive Feathered Airstrike. Way out of range as the turtle spawns. Huge presence from both sides here. Falcons AP Brent circling around their prey. Liquid Echo looking to make some space, galloping through, forcing Few to go fly.
They want to go ahead and fight. They get the Purify out. Now they're going to force it in the mid lane. Sanji holding on to his own Feathered Airstrike, but Ogwin will get taken out in an instant. And Sanji still holding on to the Feathered Airstrike, and now still the fight for this turtle going to break out. Sanford goes in the backside, forcing Super Marco back. No one starts it up just yet. There's the drop down from Few, looking for the kill. Sanji fires back, has to flicker out, and wings by wings out. Both mid laners still fine, and now we're back to the turtle.
Scrum, side by side. Turtle now at 1/3 of its health. Who's gonna get it?
Still the battle forward goes. Heavy spin going to be used by Tlph. Sanford trying to help him out. Tlph will get the turtle. Onward in they go. They flip him over their head. Hunting for Sanford. He's trying to bob and weave out. Vengeance after vengeance. Sanford is at it again.
Parkour! Parkour! Sanford gets away!
What a play! Still though, Falcons AP Bren can revel in this advantage that they have. Marco! No way, no way, no way, no way.
Oh, he wants to fire back possibly. The rest of the team making the way up here.
Suplex!
Onward into the Earth Shatter! JP will fall!
The Falcons are biting back. I don't know if birds bite, but this is the closest that we'll see Few fly away. Kenya!
Oh, Few, you couldn't fly any further. Gets the stun, tries to get out, but he'll find Sanford! Few actually gets something in the exchange.
That's a double knockout. Both men hitting each other in the jaw with the right hand.
Falcons AP Bren, they're thankful for Few. Kapitan, we're glad you got that stun off just in time to make sure that it became a trade and not just a kill for Liquid Echo. Because this is the best the map has looked for the Falcons in a long while. Liquid Echo though, this is still a very close game. Sanji is still playing out of his mind as a Valentina cosplaying as a Farsa.
Is this how Falcons AP Bren beat Liquid Echo? Is this how they stop the Stampede? Do they start playing messy and start playing according to Liquid Echo's rules? Because that's what's been happening. 7 minutes in, they've been fighting very dirty. They've been allowing trades, and now the knock-up!
They want to fight again. JP gets dismantled right in the mid lane very quickly. I set now on Tlph going to get knocked up with Air Shatter. The jump in from Tlph comes in. Heavy spin on defensive, but Super Marco will clean up the kill. Fcap is looking great.
It's actually happening, folks. A big lead has begun to snowball for Falcons AP Bren. Sanji, though, look at him do his damnedest to hold there. And with the tower in mid, falling. Will it? Actually? No way. No, yeah, of course it fell. And the turtle going to Falcons AP Bren. You can definitely say this portion of the game is theirs.
Banger after banger. Falcons AP Bren dig deep and find it in them to fight like this. Check it out. Started with a big suplex. The answer, battle feathered airstrike from Few. And now, I think they figured it out. They now know how Liquid Echo move, both on the offense and the defense. And they're using that knowledge now. It's like machine learning. It's like AI.
They've understood it a little bit better. Falcons AP GPT right now, from what we're seeing. And they continue to press forward. They're reading. I totally agree with you, Leo, because you see how Oakland's actually conserving not his Earth Shatter, his Onward. He's making the most out of the Onward. He'll use the Earth Shatter or the Onward to initiate, then use whatever's available left to deal another moment of crowd control to throw Liquid Echo out of their team fight flow. Because it's usually JP or whoever's nearby to flank, usually Tlph as well.
And again, not just on the offense, even in the defense, even when, as Midnight mentioned, wasting time, they're able to do that to allow for them to regroup and retake objectives. It happened in that second to the last turtle fight. So now, 9 minutes in, about 5,000 gold ahead, Falcons AP Bren are controlling the map. What's Liquid Echo to do? I honestly can't tell you because the dynamics of this matchup has changed. The tides of battle. We haven't seen this in a while, not since we last saw them fight in the upper bracket finals.
Again, Liquid Echo know that one of the biggest conditions for the team fight of Falcon AP Bren is the survivability of Ogwin. If Ogwin's up and he can free hit, not a good fight. If they can burst Ogwin down quickly enough, they lose the front line, puts the pressure onto Kyle and or Flap. Heroes that they are happier to deal with.
So now Lord has spawned. Tlph first to the scene. Preemptive feathered airstrike by Few. Lord here, 3/4 up.
Sanji holding on to his own dragon form. Few and Super Marco holding into that bush. They know he's there. They're going to jump in. Tlph jumps over the wall. He's cut off from the Lord, though. They're still going to be working it out. Dragon Form's going to be used by Flap. Heavy spin going to be used. Tlph will secure the Lord. And now they're in trouble. trouble. Benny Cutie already taken out of the picture. Sanford trying to run away, but Fcap wants the fight. They want the bodies, and on the backside, JP running away as well. Fcap wants it, he gets it, and he gets Sanji on top of it. 4 down for Team Liquid.
Falcons AP Brand straight up took the Team Liquid jersey and said it's our turn to fight like this. Spread out through the battlefield, giving away the Lord, but taking bodies down 4 for none.
Tlph playing like every person we've gone up against, an RG who's had a bad early game, a bad start, and says, my turn. Tlph 5-0-4. He has been great with this Yuzhong in this game, the timing of the entries, and where he is hunting to go for those clean-up kills and zone outs. Liquid Echo's team fighting has been shattered right now.
Crawling back into a favorable position. Falcons AP Bren are hitting altitudes they have never hit in the grand finals. Here in season 13, the Champions Arena slowly turning green and yellow. The Bees have been making more noise now than ever. Looking at the real-time win rate, AI says 64% for our defending champions. How could this go sideways? I dare say if they find Marco. Marco being deathless is a clear target for Liquid Echo.
Wow.
Not sure if they're going to get the chance. That's a whole lot going to be used for this tier 2 turret. Tlph still the front of it all. Goes in with a heavy spin. Going to find Ogwin. Now they have to find the mid lane. They get the lockdowns they're looking for. The battle comes out and it commences. Sanji still holding on. The ultimate goes in with his own Lycan pounce. But Tlph goes in the front, forcing him back.
Wow.
It's only Flap that fell the 1-for-1 again.
Worst case scenario, it's a man-to-man trade. Best case scenario, Falcons AP Bren got what they wanted. It's only the base turret standing for Liquid Echo.
And Falcons AP Brand, though Tlph fell, they're happy with that engagement. Although they would have been happier if they got the kills. You saw Ogwen wasn't taken down. He had a full-on Primal Wrath charged up. He was able to free hit. But kudos to Liquid Echo for being able to sidestep at the right time and being able to get away. Revisiting the matchup of the gold laner, Super Marco finally has had a much better game compared to Benny Cutie. 180 plus for the gold per minute. Really just goes to show how much better Falcons AP Bren played the early game, found the spike in that mid game, and most importantly, they're not allowing Liquid Echo to waste their time in the map.
An enhanced Lord about to spawn just a couple of seconds from now. So far, everyone watching at home, you might be raising your eyebrows. Hey, why is Few pulling the trigger on the Feathered Airstrike so soon? It's all because of timing.
Yep.
The GOAT here has built multiple layers of CDR. Yep. So fights can start with a Feathered Airstrike and they can end with another Feathered Airstrike.
And he's got the Winter Transit now available for this Lord fight. If Falcon AP Bren can get this could get them that first victory in the series.
Lord right out of its pit, very slightly favored for Falcons AP Bren. A third of its health in.
They want to fight once again. Falcons AP Bren going for the jungler of Liquid Echo. Tlph already have to use the heavy spin. One ult down, and they'll still work for more.
Sanji.
Falcon AP Bren also using their own. Sanji waiting up patiently, and they'll go and dance for the Lord as they get prepped and ready. Sanji forced out of the position.
They push him out of the bush, looking for a reset. Oh, Final Slash!
Sanford goes in with Final Slash. JP looking for his own setup. Right on the backside, Tlph will get caught as he's taken down. Down one member. Falcons AP Bren. Numbers disadvantage for them. Liquid Echo, how will they play this out?
Liquid Echo seems to have stepped on the clutch and went from 0 to 60 in 0.
Kyle!
Once again, Kyle's in trouble, gets knocked up. Sanford's there to follow up. Benny Cutie will get the kill. And now, Fcap on the run. Even with the gold lead they have, they are going to lose this Lord. As Tlph gets into the fight, breaks out once again in the jungle. Sanford will fall, but the objective goes to Team Liquid Echo.
Falcons AP Bren, miscommunications that look like mispositionings. Tlph being that far back and advanced, crossing the middle portion of the map, the middle split. Not the right call there. but you have to credit Sanford for starting that advantage for Liquid Echo, getting the final slash to initiate that fight that meant Tlph would be taken down. That's why Kyle Tlph, it looked like he was pressured. Oh, I know Ogwin's here, but he has to protect the back. It's my job as the jungler now, as this Baksha, to get vision, to go to the front. Liquid Echo knew that and said, when you see Kyle cross, take him down.
Straight up tempo break on that final slash changed the timing on Falcon's AP Bren's approach, allowing Liquid Echo to score a major objective. An enhanced Lord for the Cavalry, turning the map a little bit more blue. But they will fail to take down this main artery. Mid lane tier 1 still stands. Falcon's AP Bren allowed to regroup. It's not like they can't leave the base just yet, but definitely it's looking closer to a 50-50. I'd reckon this real-time win rate was calculated maybe before that Lord fight.
Yeah. It's, man, Fcap still holds on to the lead, but did they grab what they were looking for? If your team Liquid Echo, they surely did. The next thing on that list could be right here. Super Marco has to rely on the rest of the team. Gonna get locked down to a third. Goes in again. Fcap, what happened? Super Marco and Tlph down. Liquid Echo now making their way in the mid lane. They're 30 seconds away from having the full force of Falcon's AP Bren. Can they stall it out?
What a read by Carl. What a rotational read by Carl. He knew where Super Marco would want to go. Final slash.
Final slash could be used again. 3 members of Fcap. JP jumps in with Mono and Fury and will work it more. Few trying to heal up, hold the base together. Super Marco and Tlph will be up. Team Liquid Echo almost looking to sweep the series.
You give them an inch, they take a mile. You slip up, and they win with a sweep that could have been it. Liquid Echo. But Falcon's AP Bren have members spawning. Carl Tlph feeling it in his fingers.
2 slip-ups. Will there be a third? If there is another, that might be the end. No antique harasses on the side of Falcon's AP Bren. They built Dreadnought armors, but they rushed other items before that. Items very close. Everyone has what they need. Again, it goes back to one team playing better than the other. Few just picking up a Divine Glaive now would be big. It will help with the burst onto JP, Sanford, and Carl. Ben Cutie read into that, and with great itemization picked up a Rose Gold Meteor so he can survive a bit more magic damage.
This Lord could be it. Spawning upper quarter of the map. Liquid Echo first to the scene. Carl Tlph whacking away, pulling it slightly towards their side. Lord here approaching half health. Sanji taking the bush up north. Tlph taking control of the river bush. JP and Benny Cutie, a perilous position here.
What can Falcon's AP Bren do here? Super Marco in the front, trying to be some bait for Liquid Echo. Slowly but surely, Conceal going to be used. Who they clash down on. They find the knock-up. Immortality going to be popped. JP the one to fall. Sanji chased him down. He's going to get cut off. Uses the Lycan Pounce to fight back. But Kyle Tlph is the one to fall. And in the mid lane, they're in trouble. Liquid Echo, the cavalry now. Marco is still going. And now he's looking for Sanji. Super Marco can't do it.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me! It'll be one man walking down mid! Sanji, the mid laner of Liquid Echo, to win it for them!
Oh, he bought the Winter Truncheon! Sanji has the minions! Liquid Echo savored glory before, and they'll savor it again!
The cavalry tramples through! Take